This is Eric Muathe with about 5 hours to go before the market close here. This is how markets are looking like. Dow called up about 0.1%, Nasdaq up about 0.23%, S&P 500 almost unchanged. So that's how it looks like. Before we go to the major averages and take a look at what the charts are doing, let's take a look at some cross-section of individual stocks so we can just kind of see what's going on. Take a look at Gilead here, moving from $20 to $75 over the last 2 years or so. Take a look at the other name, REGN. Again, another nice move, breaking out here. 2010 from about $20 has gone as high as $320. CLDX breaking out somewhere here or here at about $5, $6, going to trade as high as $38. Mastercard, lows of about 100 in the late 2008 to early 2009. So 100 here, 750 here. Take a look at this one, breaking out here, $20, going to trade as high as 125. MGAM, breaking out here, $5, going to trade as high as $40. MMS, lows of 750 5 years ago, going to trade as high as $50. These are big time moves. Microcore's IPO price 20, trading at $80 now. Take a look at OCN. Now at least I know we played this. This was our entry point there. But even that, moving from this breakout of about just under 17, going to trade as high as $60. Take a look at Priceline. This is $50 here, 1,150 5 years later. That's an unbelievable move. Take a look at ROST, $15 here, $80 here. SNTS breaking out here, January of 2012. Take a look at this move. So from $4 to $32. Wow. Take a look at SPB, and these are just a random list of stocks that I was looking at. Just a random list. Breaking out here, 25, going to as high as 70. SSYS, another nice one, trading here $30, going to 130. This is over the last 2 years. Take a look at this move here. $4, $5, 33 on tree. Take a look at Tuesday morning. $4, $16, give or take. Time Warner. $15 here, 09, $70 here, 2013. Biogen, breaking out here, $60, tagging 300. Now I don't know what that means for the market, but these are the types of moves we've had, and at some point you start wondering when is enough, you know. Let's take a look at the daily chart here for the Nasdaq, and you can see that I think the market is struggling with this 4,000 area on the Nasdaq because it seems to be negative divergence that wants to develop here. I'm not sure, we'll see what happens, but that's to me the reason why the market is stalling around current levels. If we take a look at the Dow, unlike the other major averages, the Dow seems to be breaking out on the RSI daily, so the Dow has a chance of moving higher. That wouldn't surprise me. We'll see what happens there. If you take a look at the transports, you see that they too seem to be forming this negative divergence here as they've been making higher highs, but the technical picture has not followed through. So that could be a short-term bearish signal. S&P 500 daily, same thing, struggling to make higher highs here, but the technicals have not followed through. Seems to be negative divergence. That could start a pullback in the market. If you take a look at the hourly charts for the S&P 500, we made a higher high on the hourly, but yet made a lower low on the technicals on the RSI. So that negative divergence could be the reason we get this pullback. If you take a look at the airline index broke out of its negative divergence line there. So like the Dow, this could have a chance to move higher. We'll see what happens. I was talking about the QQQ on Twitter, and I was pointing out that the market's been making higher highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, but we've been getting all this with declining technicals here. It seems to be a line here that is stalling any further movement. So it would not surprise me if the market stalls around here. If it doesn't stall, then maybe we get a breakout which could push it above this line, which could also suggest that we're going to see another blast to new highs as we go into that holiday weekend.